meeting people in general, like what's your preference? Like as far as the physical attribute, let's start from there. Like what do you tend to like more on the opposite sex? Or I can assume people sexual orientation
I
these
know.
days. So
These days, I know. But yeah, I do like women.
so okay,
Yeah,
so
so
and nothing is wrong with that.
of course, of course,
We're not trying to blame anybody
of
here,
course,
but
of
you
course.
always have to ask not to offend people.
Yeah. Because in this
You
day and
don't know
age,
these days.
it's a
You know.
lot, man. It's a lot.
So, like, what's your preference? Like, does the person have to be tall, light skinned, black?
I
It don't matter.
yeah. I mean, skin wise, their complexion. I used to date a lot of light skinned girls.
Okay.
But I like them like caramel, like brown
Okay.
skin. But that's not like a set preference. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want no girl to be taller than me. That's
Okay.
one thing. Like if she, cause I'm like already 6 feet, so if she like taller than me, that's a whole. But yeah, cause it's like my son's mother, and you know what I'm saying, any girl that I deal with now, it's not really. I don't really have a preference, you know.
Okay.
As long as their mind is right, that's like the first thing to me too. Cause like you could look good, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. If your mind not right, then we not gonna vibe.
Because the reason why we asked you for that question, though, we men we visual, right?
Yeah, very.
Like that's the reason why I asked that question, right?
Yeah.
Like when you see a woman, we were programmed to be like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, before you even thinking about the mindset.
Yeah, of course.
You're looking at okay.
I mean,
what can I play with?
I'm more so of an ass
What's
man.
out there for me to play with? That's our mind.
Yeah.
That's how we are programmed.
We are.
That's our nature.
We are.
That's the reason why I ask people.
Yeah. I'm also like girls that got some ass on them. Like I'm not too much of a titty man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, like you only can do so much with, So,
but me, for example, that's what I prefer.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up in the 80s, it wasn't too much of the booty. It was much of the boobs.
Got you. Okay.
The booty is, starting to get popular like these past 5 years.
Yeah.
It become common, but if you remember in the 80s, 90s, girls were like slim.
Yeah.
I still
like that. Like I'm not like Black China and all of them like these strippers.
See,
I'm not too into them. Like I like my girls like he said, slim thick. Like I like my girls like that. I'm not too much into girls with big stupid asses. Like I don't that ain't my preference. You know what I'm saying? But I like them slim thick. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
So what do you like your first date to be? Coffee shop or a walk in the park or?
I mean, I'm simple. Like I'm really, and I learned that like dating, I'm not. One thing that I don't do is I don't spend money on like every single girl because you go broke like so easily. Like dudes out here trying to impress females. I'm not here to impress you. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to do nothing. None of that. Like we gonna learn about each other, learn what we like, we dislike. You know what I'm saying? If we vibing on that level, then you know what I'm saying, we could keep it going from there. But like first dates, I feel like they should be split. You know what I'm saying? You pay for your meal, I pay for my meal.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know how many guys you out here dating. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how many girls I'm out here dating. So I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, that should be happening that way. But I could take a simple walk. You know what I'm saying? Like walk down by the monument, go to a museum, anything. All that's cool with me.
Okay.
That's all.
As far as being in a relationship, like what is that dynamic for you? Because again, the environment we are right now, we are living in right now as men. Do you like a traditional woman or the feminists who claim the 50-50 or you go with the flow?
I mean, me personally, like me being a man, like of course I always want to like provide and take care of.
Yeah.
But I do like for any woman that I'm dating to want to meet me halfway. You know, if you're willing to meet me halfway, it makes me willing to take care of more. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're willing to meet me halfway there, you might not have it, and I'll be like, don't worry about it, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like I take care of this, or I take care of that. Because I know that you're trying. Like it's not just you just he gonna pay for my like them city. I'm not with no city girls type of bitches. Like none of them at all. So you know what I'm saying? Like if you're willing to meet me halfway, then I promise you good. Like being with me, you good. You meet me halfway, you won't have to worry about too much. If I got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
And like you said, some of the girls today are like straight up to the bread though.
Yeah, like
If you ain't got it, I mean, you not.
yeah.
Ain't nobody looking at you.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't nobody looking at a broke nigga.
I know. It's so funny because you see, I got jewelry and stuff on, right? I would still tell a female I'm broke, like just easily, just to see how she gonna react. I ain't got no money. Like I still tell her that, like I don't have no money, just to see how she gonna react. And a lot of girls, I don't really attract too many of those now, but I used to attract a lot of girls that was like really just into money. Like they'd be laid up in my bed, like then they pull up Victoria's Secret on the phone or on the iPad or something, be like, I want you gonna buy me this, like try to slide. I'm like, no, like I don't know you like that, like no, like come on now. But I don't really deal with girls like that now, you know what I'm saying? So, but I know they out here, you know what I'm saying? It's supposedly a hot girl summer. That's what they say. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm avoiding that.
So, as far as marriage in general, what's your opinion on it now?
As of now, I don't think I'm getting married like no time soon. Okay. Just because I feel like marriage is more of an institution than like a real connection. Because I could be a lifelong partner with somebody and not have to sign a paper saying we're married. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get married, it comes with a lot of stipulations. Not between you and your partner, but between you and the U.S. government. Like it's a lot of stipulations based on that. And I feel like something that people don't know is diamond rings weren't even, really popular when it came to marriage until the diamond industry started to make people, now all women, give me a big ass diamond ring, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that wasn't even the case, like, 50 years ago or something like that, that wasn't even the case. So it's just like, now society makes things seem a lot more appealing than they actually are. The divorce rate is higher than the marriage rate. So it's like, would you really want to put yourself through that when you can just have somebody that you love for the rest of your life? Like I don't mind loving somebody for the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? But and my mind might change about marriage, I don't know. But as of now, I just feel like it's an institution. Like it really is.
I get a lot of that. As far as the millennial, right? Like a millennial are choosing not to get married, like you said. When you get the state involved with it, then something that's supposed to be a union between two people turns to a business.
It is, yeah.
And I was watching a video the last time where the lady was saying, she wanted to get out of the marriage, but she wanted to do it. She wanted to do it in a reasonable way. But the lawyer were telling her to, like, force, kind of like an assault by her husband. Just for her to get more out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And the lawyer were telling her that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like, if I ever get married, she has to sign a prenup because I don't want to have to go. Whatever we came into this marriage with, we should just leave it. Just leave it as that. Because when you start adding all this other stuff in, it's just too much. Like, if you want to leave a marriage, then leave a marriage. Like, if you shouldn't have to want to leave a marriage and I'm taking this, I'm taking that. Like, all of this. Like, come on, did you ever love me to begin with? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't really feel like. But a lot of girls see marriage as something else. They see it as a fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale. It's real life. Like a lot of women don't understand that. It's not a fairy tale. They see it as, oh, I'm gonna get married, have a beautiful wedding. You know what I'm saying? All this and that. But you get into your first argument when you're married and you like, fuck you. And it's like, you second guessing, should I have gotten married? And then when that start happening, it's just like a continuous thing, you know what I'm saying? Until you finally end up getting a divorce. And that whole process takes fucking 12 months, 6 months. Like,
I think in the state of Maryland, you have to be separated for a year. Before the divorce actually kicks in. That's
what I'm saying. Like, come on now. Like, I still got to tell people I'm married to you for an entire year. Like, I can't, like, come on, man. Then you got to sit here and explain. If you go out to a bar or something, you meet a, you be like, you got to tell her, I'm still married, but we getting divorced. Like, then she going, you got to tell her all your business. Like,
so it's funny though.
It is, right? Like, it's just too much, man. I prefer, like, breakups now, clean. I delete your number, you delete my number, we don't talk to each other. Cool. That's how it is now.
How do you deal with that?
It's funny because I went through that it was like a phase for me. Like, in my life, I go through phases. Like, nothing really sticks for too long. Like, I had a phase when, like, I was in high school and I knew that girls were, like, into guys that had shoes. So I would literally go, I tried to make as much money as I can and just buy shoes. Like, buy shoes. And like eventually I realized that like women, they don't care about that. Like real women they don't care about what you got. Like they don't give a fuck. The only girls that care about what you got are the ones that do not matter. The ones that don't matter. Like, so if you go around and you focusing on, you know what I'm saying, I don't have this, or I got this, or I don't have this. First of all, you taking away valuable time when you could be trying to get those things. You know what I'm saying? For the right reasons, not for women. Like, right now, I'm not even focused on dating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm focused on getting as much money as I can. You know what I'm saying? Getting myself to a position where I'm above everything else. Because if I get up there, women they gonna flock. It's not gonna be I gotta chase anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have time to be chasing nothing right now anyway. Like, my time is too valuable for me to be chasing any women. But yeah, like I had a phase in my life where I was stuck on buying stuff to impress women. Yeah. Like I passed that phase now. Okay. It was past.